The divine storm is back, thunder continue to roar, the weather is heating up at the WBBL09. This is the outside view powered by Mutual Funds Sahi Hai, and let's talk about the WBBL.
ड्रीम कार है मेरी।
म्यूचुअल फंड से इस ड्रीम को अपना गोल बना ले।
तो पैसे नहीं यार मेरे पास।
देख, लाइफ में तेरा जो भी गोल हो, बड़ा या छोटा, उसके लिए हर महीने अलग अलग एसआईपी में इन्वेस्ट कर। जितना बड़ा गोल उतना बड़ा अमाउंट और उतना ज्यादा टाइम।
ये तो सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
The biggest talking point this week is of course the retirement of Meg Lanning. The great Australian has decided to call it quits from the international arena, having won everything on the planet. But she will continue to play in the WBBL, and hopefully there is more to come from WBBL, WPL and the 100. Now let's take a look at the points table. Sydney Thunder are at the top of the table with 13 points to their name. They had only one loss and their one rained out match. Then there is Perth Scorchers, Adelaide Strikers and Brisbane Heat all have 12 points and 3 losses to their name. What about the other 4 teams? Sydney Sixers and Hobart Hurricanes are still in the hunt with 8 and 7 points to their name. In fact, Sixers have staged a comeback with 3 wins on the trot this week. What about the Melbourne teams? Both Melbourne teams are struggling. Renegades and Stars still are at the bottom of the table, but they still have 5 matches to go and hopefully they will stage a comeback. There were some other star performers like Talia Wilson for Thunder, Katie Mack for Adelaide Strikers. Chamaria Tapatu is continuing her good run. Georgia Wareham with the bat is one of the few bright spots for Melbourne Renegades. Chloe Tryon with that death over against Melbourne Stars also impressed everyone. Elise Perry got back to bowling with the fifer against Melbourne Renegades, and suddenly it's raining pipers in the WBBL in November. So here is our star performers. Number 1 on the list is Sophie Devine. She's the leading run getter so far in the tournament with 415 runs to her name. Last week felt like a trailer, but this week she had 2 fantastic knocks back to back as she smashed the bowlers out of the park. She scored 162 balls against Brisbane Heat with 4 sixes and 17 out of 36 balls against Melbourne Renegades with 8 sixes to her name. She now has 18 sixes in the tournament and she's at the top of the table in that with alongside Grace Harris. From one Sophie to another. Stars might not be having a great time, but this 25-year-old slow left-arm spinner is trying her best to keep them in the game. She took 5 for 25 against Sydney Sixers in a losing pose, 4 for 35 against Sydney Thunder. She already has 2 4-4s and a 5-4. She is the leading wicket taker of the tournament. She is Sophie Day. We talked about 2 5-wicket falls already, one from Elise Perry and one from Sophie Day. Let's talk about the third one. It's from Hannah Darlington. She took 5 for 10 against Melbourne Stars on November 10th, and that's the best bowling figure so far in the season. Thunder are having a great time. Previously, Hannah Darlington captained them when things were not going right, but now it's time for her to shine with the ball. For the 4th star performer of the week, let's now talk about an experienced player. She has always been a stellar performer in WBBL. In fact, she is the only player to score at least 150 in all of the 8 seasons. But she didn't have a great start to this season. Yes, I am talking about Mignon du Preez. With Grace Harris losing form at the top, it was up to Amelia Kerr and Mignon du Preez to steady the ship in the middle order. Du Preez gave Heat a chance against Thunder in that record chase with 61 of 37 balls. She eventually took them home in the Strikers game with another 60 today. So these 4 are our star performers of the week. Let us know in the comment section about your favorite performance from the week. Will Sydney Thunder continue their reign at the top, or can Sydney Sixers catch up with the top 4? This is Shajinamas signing off in this episode of The Outside View powered by Mutual Funds Sahi Hai.
ड्रीम कार है मेरी।
म्यूचुअल फंड से इस ड्रीम को अपना गोल बना ले।
तो पैसे नहीं यार मेरे पास।
देख, लाइफ में तेरा जो भी गोल हो, बड़ा या छोटा, उसके लिए हर महीने अलग अलग एसआईपी में इन्वेस्ट कर। जितना बड़ा गोल उतना बड़ा अमाउंट और उतना ज्यादा टाइम।
ये तो सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।